acting accordingly.
Tell us how we looking.
Right. Okay, there it is. It's showing that
Yes.
we live. So now, Kim, we got to check. What you going to check? Facebook, YouTube?
I'm on the tube.
You on the tube? Okay.
I'm on the tube.
I'm going to go to Facebook right quick, and it should be popping up here shortly on Instagram.
Mm-hmm.
There it is.
Yes.
All right. I don't know why, but we are using a new software today, and I tested it the other day.
Mm-hmm.
You see how my logo on the, I guess if you're looking, it's on the left or right of me. You see it, Kim, right there? You see my?
Oh.
It makes it big. I can shrink it down. Hey, what's good, everybody?
Oh, yeah, that quit for
on TikTok. Yeah. But I can make it smaller, though. But it is what it is.
I don't think it's that bad. I like
You
it.
leave it that big?
Yeah.
But if I move over, it's going to cover me up. Oh, well, it's going to be like that for now. I think, hey, we're going to roll with it, okay?
Roll with it.
All right. So what's good? TikTok fam is in the building. We got people rolling in. Thank y'all for joining.
TikTok.
We're going to have a good show today, y'all. Come on.
Yes.
Like, just, rock with us, roll with us. We want to get y'all's comments. We want to hear y'all's thoughts. This is Quit for What? You know what I mean? We're here to motivate, educate, and inspire, people that are pursuing their passions. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
So, yeah, come on in and join the conversation, okay?
Come on.
So, I was supposed to be checking on Facebook to make sure.
I'm looking right now.
You on Facebook?
Yep.
Okay.
Yep. We
Okay.
live. We
Okay,
live.
just got to make sure the audio
Let me
is good.
Hold on.
Okay. All right, y'all. Thank y'all for joining. Let's see here. I'm on it. Okay.
I hear you sound good.
Okay. Looking good. Sounding good. All right.
Yes.
Okay. All right, y'all. Kim,
Yes.
you ready to get it popping, Kim?
Let's get it popping.
Okay. Let me get to where I need to be.
Mm-hmm.
And we about to get it going, y'all. Okay? All right, stick with us. You ready, Kim?
Mm-hmm.
All right. What's up, Pico? Let me do it again.
Cut.
Let's go. Take two. What's up, people? Welcome to Quit for What? I'm your host, Ramon Jamal.
And I'm Kim B.
Kim B is in the building, y'all. And we're going to have a good episode, a great episode tonight, as always. That's our goal every time.
Yeah.
We aim to
please.
right, and to have a good episode, right? Yes. We are using a different platform to stream. Today is the first official day using it. We went from StreamYard to a platform called EVMux, okay? That's EVMUX. And the reason I'm talking about the platform that we switched to is because, there's times on our show where we do talk about the tools that we use or that you can use to further your brand or your business. You know what I'm saying? So the switch came from the fact that the price doubled for StreamYard.
Right.
And, I went back to EVMux because I was using that
in the beginning.
So it gave me some issues in the beginning, but that was about a year ago. So I'm pretty sure that they have corrected a lot. That's how technology is. Work out the kinks. Okay. So I just wanted to get that out the way just in case something do happen. It's just the first time with this new software. But anywho, Kim B, you ready? You got your word for today, Kim. I seen you was over there. You was preparing.
I was.
All right, Kim, what's the word for today's episode of Quit for What?
Well, the word for today is let me see, I might be saying it wrong.
You good?
No.
You got this.
Oh, man.
What is it?
Cacophony? Cacophony?
Just spell it for us. Spell it.
Cacophony. I said it right.
Cacophony?
No, it's cacophony.
It gotta be. You said PH, right?
Yeah, CACOPH.
Yeah. I think it's
Cacophony.
Cacophony. I think it's cacophony.
No, it's not
got
cacophony.
Okay, all right. You got it then. You got it. It's
It's
your word.
Cacophony is not that.
It's your word. You got it.
Again, the spelling to this word is CACOPHONY.
Okay.
So let me let you guys know what that means. It is a harsh, discordant mixture of sounds often used metaphorically to describe a chaotic or confusing situation. Usage in a fast-paced world of startups, a cacophony
That ain't it.
of ideas are fed back and can lead to either innovation or paralysis.
Okay. So what is we gonna do? All right. So I pulled it up here, and we do this. This
Like
is
Google.
This is fun.
I mean,
This is
yeah.
fun. This is what we do. All right. Let's see. I pulled it up here. All right, on the Google. So this should tell us how it is pronounced.
Cacophony.
I said cacophony, didn't I?
No, you didn't.
Oh my goodness. I'm glad we are recording this. I am so happy because I said cacophony. Now,
I can't let it be right, y'all.
now that we know exactly how it's
cacophony.
cacophony, how it's pronounced. Let's
Wanna try it again?
Listen, because I was over here focused on the pronunciation of it.
Wanna try it again?
That I didn't get to hear the definition.
definition?
Yeah, so let's get the word of the day one more again. Kim.
All right, word of the day. Cacophony.
Yes.
Cacophony is a harsh, discordant mixture of sounds, often used metaphorically to describe a chaotic or confusing situation. The usage is the fast-paced world of startups. The cacophony of ideas and feedbacks can lead to either innovation or paralysis.
Okay, so a cacophony could be either good or bad.
Yeah.
Right? So it's basically a lot of different ideas, different individuals, that are in the mix, right? Trying to make something happen.
Right.
And I guess like you said, it could either be good or bad.
Right.
It can,
right.
chaotic.
All depends on how you want to use it.
That's it. What they say, organized noise.
Yes, cacophony. There it is, guys.
There it is. That's a great word, Kim.
Can I say something?
Yes, you can.
Well, from last week when we were talking, every time I turned around, I was finding new businesses that innovated something new.
Yeah.
You remember when we were talking about how businesses that been around for a long time, when they want to do something new or change up a little bit, like the Domino. We were talking about Domino's Pizza.
Right.
When they changed the name to straight Domino's.
Right.
And every time I turned around and I seen something like, oh, look, that's what they did. I can't stop.
Yeah. And I think the big one was we was talking about Dunkin' Donuts, and they just changed their name to Dunkin'.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So to innovate, just switch your name up.
Remember Dairy Queen? Now it's just DQ.
Just DQ. That's it.
Everything that changed.
That's it. And that's that episode we were talking about those type of things, innovation and just kind of pivoting in a sense to be able to offer more from your business or your service, right? So really not pigeonholing yourself into putting yourself in a box by your name, because you want to be able to branch out and to do other things. So yeah, that's what that was about. You know what I mean? Okay, now today's episode is about building a loyal community around your brand. Okay, we got 20 actionable steps to be able to do so. Okay. Now, if this is your first time tuning in to Quit for What, everything that we talk about is not just for our viewers. Okay, this is for us as well, because there's some things that we talk about. We're not implementing the things, but we're not implementing all of the things, but this is letting us know that there are other things that we can also implement.
Right.
That's going to take us to
the next level.
A whole
nother level.
Y'all thought you was with me, Kim. You gotta be with
me. I didn't catch it at first, but you're right.
It's all good. All right, y'all. So the first point is define your brand purpose. Okay. Define your brand purpose. All right. And how to do that is identify your why, right? You've heard people say, what's your why, right? You got to identify your why. Okay. And the reason behind it is your business exists beyond making money. Okay. Think about what value you offer and how you're different from competitors, right? Write a clear mission statement that resonates with your audience's values. Okay. So that is how you define your brand purpose.
Right.
Okay. Now, my reality is, I know there's something that I've talked about, writing stuff down for me, you know, everything is, I just keep stuff in my head, you know what I mean? And I know, and I do have, you know, some points that are, you know, typed up. That's like the direction of, you know, like my show, like, you know what I mean? Like Quit for What, you know what I mean? And I know that I say, you know, we're here to motivate, educate, and inspire, you know, entrepreneurs or those pursuing their passions to not give up. You know what I'm saying? So that's what our goal is, to continue to motivate people to keep pushing, right? To not give up, right? And that's a passion. That's always been a passion. I love helping people, right? You know, but the byproduct could be monetizing, you know what I'm saying? Monetization. And it's like, there's nothing wrong with, you know, being passionate and being able to monetize that, right? But like this said, it's not just about making money. It's way beyond that. It's really like, what's your why? And I guess there are people that their why is like, I just want to make a whole bunch of money.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? But is that really sustainable in the long run? You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Does that make sense, Kim? You got anything to say about that?
Yeah, no, it does. It makes sense because you have to have a why in order to sustain all that money. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You can make the money, but if you don't have a reason to keep going, it's only going to be short-lived.
Yeah. But again, I mean, I guess somebody's why could be just the money factor.
I mean, it could, but you have to have something that's pushing you to keep
and
going.
Okay, so would you be happy that it's just, you know, it's just based on money? That's your why. You know what I'm saying? Because we talk about happiness as well, right?
Right, but where's the purpose?
Yeah.
If you're making money, you can just go get a job and make money.
No, I'm talking about making a lot of money. Somebody.
But well, I'm saying you can make a lot of money, but you don't have a purpose for it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, what's your drive? Like, what drives you to keep pushing?
Yeah.
Is it just because you love money? But there's got to be some other kind of purpose in life that you have to want to make that money. Oh, I want to buy a new house, or I want to help my family. I want to retire my parents. You know, there has to be a reason that's pushing you to just see nothing but green. Yeah. You know?
Right. That's it, Kim. So this here, we trying to teach y'all or tell y'all or speak to y'all about, you know, having like a why, a meaningful why. Maybe we should say it that way. You know what I'm saying?
I know I struggle with my why.
Yeah. Why is that, Kim?
Well, no, not really struggle with the why. I just couldn't figure out how to put it
in the words.
Okay. Like, I can visually see a lot of things, but sometimes writing, and I do write, but I get where I just can't think. Yeah. It's just like, as soon as you, like, when you're not writing, all the stuff come to your head. But as soon as I get that, because I just did it this weekend, like, all right, I'm going to sit down, I'm going to do this. But as soon as I got, I'm like, what am I going to write?
I know, right? I'm the same way. All in my head. Then as soon as I get ready.
Yeah, as soon as you,
I'll feel it. Well, again, this is here for us as well, Kim. Okay, so this is to help us to do the things that we need to do to take it to the next level. All right, so the second point here is identify your target audience, okay? And this is how to do that, all right? Research your ideal customers' demographics, age, location, interests, okay? Use social media insights, surveys, or Google Analytics to better understand who interacts with your brand. Narrow it down to create customer personas, okay? So this says customer personas, right? And I know that you might hear a lot of individuals say, you know, your avatar, right? So it's just basically like, you know, thinking about who this is for, like whatever it is that you're doing, like who could benefit from it,
right?
You know what I mean? So it makes me think about, individuals that could benefit from, watching Quit for What, right? Subscribing to our Quit for What YouTube channel, liking and sharing. No, let me stop. look, commercial.
Okay.
Nah, but seriously, y'all, this is, to think about that, it's like, okay, individuals who are trying to make it as an entrepreneur, right? Or that are pursuing their passions. It's like, okay, you get discouraged, right? Things happen. I'm telling you, you're going to feel like quitting.
Right,
You're going to feel like giving up, right? We are here to push you through that, right? To assist you in that, right? If it's, a word or so that we say that sparked that energy in you to keep going, then we did what we came to do.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? If it's a tool that we talk about that you can utilize to help you get to the next level, out of the whole show, if it's one thing, hey,
then we did
we
what
came
we
to
supposed to do, right?
You know what I'm saying? So our, I would think that, our avatar or, the customer persona would be that. Someone who's been through the mud as an entrepreneur, feel like giving up, and we here to push you through that. Quit for what?
Quit.
That's what we're here to do. You know what I'm saying? We needed to, so that's what we're here to do, right? That's it. Okay.
And we also bring big new words.
Right. What's cacophony?
Cacophony.
Right. And that's what we do.
Yes.
Right? All right. So the next point is create a compelling story. Okay. How to do that? Share personal anecdotes. Let me say that again. Share personal anecdotes about the journey that led you to create your business. Tie your values into the story. Be relatable. The example is Tom's Shoes shares stories about how each shoe purchase helps provide footwear to people in need, creating a cause that resonates. Okay. So just thinking about, like creating a compelling story. Okay.
Yeah.
So Kim, I'm going to ask you, okay, you got polished gems.
Yes.
Polished gems.
Yes.
Okay. So if you think about like what made you create that brand, right? And, I want to hear, make it like a compelling story, but truthful. You know what I'm saying? Like what was it that you was going through that, brought you to create polished gems?
So what brought me through was life. Different things that have happened to me in life, things that I saw where a need was, and I also saw I a lot of it was about change, trying to better yourself,
right?
And looking at, like, if you think about how a diamond is created, we are created the same way. We start out in the womb, and then we're born, and we're a baby. So at that point in time, there's nothing, like, you don't have nothing on your slate, right? You come into the world free, no debt, no nothing. You're just, you're here.
Right.
So, but as you grow, you go from different stages as a child, then you go from a child to a teenager, and from a teenager to an adult. So all those different stages are the same as those stages that a diamond has to go through to become the gem that it is.
Yeah.
And we ourselves go through those same processes. But what's beautiful about it is when we become dull, all you got to do is polish that gem.
Yeah.
Every time you do something new to better yourself, you're polishing your gem. So that's what it really came for me, was to let people know that it doesn't end where you're currently at. Like the situation you're in, anything can change. You have the ability to change any situation. You just got to want to change it.
That's it.
And become something better. Also, the 24K, which is a part of the polished gems, that means you're constantly thinking of ways to better yourself. How can I be the best version of myself? But you're always in constant mode. It never ends. Like, what can I do better every day. It could be something small and it could
Mhm.
be something big, but you're always doing something.
There you go.
So,
And
yeah.
you know, a part of that, like you said, polish gems. You gotta, you know, when you polishing something, you gotta, you know, pick up that cloth or whatever, and you gotta put some work in.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
You use that, what they say, use the elbow grease, right? And sometimes it's gonna hurt.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
It is.
But you keep
Yeah,
going.
it
so
is.
so yeah. So that's, you know, part of your brand story.
Yeah.
Okay. And then you can like really go even deeper about
Yeah.
talking about what you've been through.
Right.
You see what I'm
right.
saying? So good example of, you know, a compelling story for your brand.
Glad it sound good.
I did put
It
you on.
didn't sound crazy.
No, I did put you on the spot, didn't I, Kim?
Yes, you did. I
Okay.
wasn't prepared.
Hey, that's
But
what,
that's
hey,
how I go.
that's what it's about, though, y'all. Y'all
Yeah.
got to listen. You know, this is an example of you gotta stay ready, just in case somebody does approach you and ask you.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like, what's your why, right?
Right.
You know, the compelling story behind your brand. You know what I'm saying? Who is your target audience?
And to be honest, I never told it like that. I've always envisioned telling it like that, but when people would ask me, it was just kind of like I wasn't ready.
Right.
I wasn't prepared to answer that question. I knew I had to at some point, but I just
Right.
couldn't figure out how to put it in words.
Yes. Hey, look, you can watch this back.
Yeah.
Also, you gotta think too. It's over time. It's gonna get refined.
Right.
You say it so much, you're gonna start cutting words out. You're gonna start, you know what I'm saying? It's gonna become shorter, and that's what you want. You want it to be like they say, an elevator pitch. Right. You want to be able to just be like, boom, we going from the first to the second floor. I should be able to tell you, you know what I'm saying, everything about my brand before we get there.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? So yeah, good job, Kim.
Thank you.
All right. So the next point is choose the right platforms. Okay. And how to do that is pick platforms where your audience is active. For instance, Gen Z may prefer TikTok, while professionals are on LinkedIn. Check engagement rates on your social media to identify top performing platforms. All right. And I said may because, you know, it's talking about Gen Z. But, you know, I think that, you know, again, yeah, like the platforms that we choose, right? My guy Gary Vee says to be on all the platforms, right? And you know, like us, we're streaming on Facebook, YouTube, Instagram. I actually just added Twitch just to do it, right? And we got TikTok going. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
But this is good because we can look back and narrow it down. You know what I mean? I would say, you know, try all of them, right? I know we don't go live on LinkedIn. I think you can go live on LinkedIn. We was messing with Twitter at one point, but we stopped doing that. But try them so you can find, like it says, you got to find, you know what I'm saying, the right platform that your audience is on.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. You know, it's funny you said that because I was looking at all the ones that I was on over the weekend, just trying to figure out, like, you know, I just need something that I don't want to be on a whole, you know, because it's a lot of work to be on all of them. So I was like, okay, well, you kind of figure out what works best, you know, where you're doing good at. And that's just how, like, now it's just what, Facebook, TikTok, YouTube. I think those are like the only three mainly.
Right. Yeah. So, and that's, again, you know what I'm saying, that's just through us, you know, testing and seeing, you know what I mean, what's working and what's not, right? And we still got more work to do.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? But eventually we will narrow it down.
Yes.
You know what I mean? So if you're here now and you like what we're doing, let us know. Okay.
Yes. Leave a comment.
Right.
Matter of fact, hold on.
What's up?
I'm gonna need y'all to click the subscribe button.
That's right. On
and
YouTube.
the bell so you know when we coming on.
That's it.
Was it on TikTok? I'm gonna need you to hit that follow button.
Yeah.
Facebook, follow.
All of them.
All of them.
And listen, y'all, this is, you know, only if you are getting value from what we're doing. You know what I'm saying? And I appreciate it. We appreciate it. I do see some people are on TikTok that are following. You know, and we greatly appreciate it. You know what I'm saying? So, yes. All right, Kim, let's move on to this next point here. And it says develop consistent branding. Okay. How to do that? Ensure your logo, fonts, color scheme, and voice are the same across all materials. Use Canva or Adobe Spark to create branded visuals. Consistency builds trust over time. As customers learn to recognize, even the font for the Quit for What behind us here, I couldn't get the exact font because it's, it's something that somebody fabricated,
right?
In that way. But I did try to find and see if we could do that. But it is what it is. Sometimes you may do something like that,
right?
Eventually, get our money up,
right?
We can really get like the custom, like, what I'm saying?
Right.
McDonald's look like McDonald's, the arches, because they got that money to make it.
Right.
It would have just been some cursive writing.
Right.
But it's still cool to start where you are, use what you have and do what you can.
Yep, do what you can,
what I mean?
till you get better.
That's it. And then it talks about the voice across, all materials. Just, basically, what you're speaking to, right?
Right.
Your why, like we talked about, all those different things need to match up, across different platforms or different forms of materials that you're sharing out to people.
Right.
So.
Absolutely right.
Got anything to say about that, Kim?
I know, I completely agree.
It's like
good to be consistent.
Oh, for sure.
Yeah.
Like consistency is key, but maybe that's something that we don't really think about. Being consistent with your branding. You know what I mean? That's even like, sometimes we are doing Quit for What, right? And this we talking about something, and they be like, maybe we should do that. You know what I'm saying? Like, hold on, let's stick to,
right.
Because, we don't want to make it to where, people are coming to watch Quit for What for the value that they received previously, and then they show up and we on here talking about the hot topics of the day.
Right, or current events.
You know what I'm saying? I was about to say one of them, but I ain't gonna do it.
We'll just say current events.
Current events, that's it, right? So that's keeping the same voice across all platforms. Okay.
All right.
But consistency is key. That's a big one. All right, y'all. So the next point here is engage with your audience. Okay. How to do it. Comment on follower posts, answer direct messages, and ask questions that encourage dialogue. Use tools like Buffer to schedule posts and keep the conversation flowing, even when you're not actively online. Okay.
Yeah.
I want you to. Yeah,
that's
go ahead,
a
Kim.
big must. Like, I know me, and that's a little struggle bus for me in that department. The people make comments, and I'd be like, "Oh, I didn't see that." 3 days later,
Yeah. I know.
Be quiet. But no, that is definitely something I'm working toward being better at.
Yeah. I'll put it to you this way, right? I truly try to stay up on commenting, replying back to people, right? I'll say this. Don't feel like you have to, reply in a big sentence or paragraph. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
A like and an emoji goes a long way.
It does.
Right? A like goes a long way. Okay? Just interacting with your your followers, your friends, your subscribers, whatever it may be, just lets them know that you see them, right, and you appreciate them. So you have to do your best to go back through and acknowledge, right. Even if, because I remember there was one time I did a post, there was so many people that said something I couldn't get through all of them, right? So I just did a post. It said, thanks to everybody, right, who commented on this post. I greatly appreciate you. You know what I'm saying? Like that. So you address everybody in that post.
Right.
Yeah.
But it's still kind of good. I mean, that's kind of like you said, it sometimes it does become a little overwhelming because you're trying to get to everybody. In that instance, then yeah, make it probably is a lot easier to just make a comment every now and again, thanking everybody for making a comment.
Right.
But if it's not that bad, then yeah, I would try to at least, because it's more personable to me when a person does say something like, thanks for, it doesn't have to be long.
Right.
Or, like you got to give a whole speech,
Yeah.
Or hit them with an emoji.
That's what I'm saying. Like, I mean, for real, it's not, I wouldn't say it's anything wrong with it. You know what I mean? Because I know I do it, and it's, when I do it, I mean it. Like, I'm like, yo, you know what I'm saying? So yeah, it's just try. Do something.
And that too, when you engage, especially with your loyal customers, your loyal fans. Is that the word?
All of your customers, your followers, subscribers,
followers,
like whatever it is, because you got customers that leave, may leave you a Google review, right?
Yeah.
So
it's always good to follow up behind that, because those are going to be the ones that's going to help bring more people.
Yeah.
You got to check this show, because I know me, like, since I started doing this, people are always like, hey, you got to check this out, or look at this video, so and so is on here. So it only helps, you know, and that support that we need.
Yep, that's it. It goes both ways, people.
Yep.
Right?
It's a two-way street.
Right. Remember that. All right. So the next point here is to host live events or webinars. Okay. And that's how to do that is use Zoom or Instagram Live to host Q&A sessions or product demonstrations. Promote the event beforehand through social media and email. Be interactive by answering questions in real time. Okay? So live events or webinars, right? And you can use other platforms. This is just speaking on Zoom or Instagram. You know what I mean? But again, that's something that we talk about here. And if there's anybody out there that needs assistance, with, what platform, what mic to use, what camera to use, all those different type of things, we are here to assist in that way. Right. But this is cool to think about, we talked about that, I believe, in a previous episode about doing webinars and events and stuff like that.
Right.
And, our thing would be based on tools to use to help you in your business and whatnot.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Yep.
So, yeah.
Good stuff.
Good stuff, Kim?
Good stuff.
Okay.
Love it.
Yeah. Now, see, you are doing videos now, Kim. We, I'm like, listen, man,
yes.
I got to pull something out. I ain't going to let you just let me roll on these topics here, Kim. Yeah.
Yeah. I did.
Okay. So, it's, are your videos, are you building up to be able to use that as a platform for polished gems? Let me ask you that.
Yeah. Well, two, personal and polished. I mean, business. Because I kind of just want to. Because part of me doing this is I'm starting a journey.
Yeah.
To self-care and I've been talking about this for a long time. Like I want to do the YouTube, but I just can't get myself to just do it. So I don't know what got into me, but finally I did it, and I'm happy about it.
There you go. And see, that's the thing though. What you're talking about, your journey that you're on is kind of, you can fit polished gems into that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
All you got to do is start wearing the merch.
That is true. That is true.
Me?
And the other bestie called me and was like, why doesn't it say polished gems on there? You gotta be talking about your brand.
See? Yeah.
So I kind of thought about that, but I didn't want people to think that, I don't know. Sometimes I get confused. Should I do it this way? Should I do it that way? So I haven't quite figured it out yet.
Yeah. No, it's again, that would be fitting to your brand. So there's nothing wrong with, at least wearing your merch as you tell your story, your compelling story.
I didn't think about
there you
that.
go. See, that's why we're here. Like I said in the beginning, this is not just for y'all. It's for us too, because there's things that we don't think about.
Right. And I wasn't thinking about it, but I kind of, and I just want to put this out here. I called you when I was ready to finally do it. And one of the things that really, really helped me, that video you sent me of your very first one, was that gave me it was okay.
Yeah.
It really helped me because I just felt like, where do I start? Where do I begin? What do I say? And just seeing how you conveyed in our conversation, this is why it's so important for things like this, is because you're not the only one that are going through some of these thoughts and things or trying to figure it out. But when you have platforms like this that kind of help guide you so that you don't feel like, okay, I'm kind of stuck in limbo.
Right.
But the fact that you sent me the video to kind of, it just kind of helped me take that next step. So
right. There you go. And y'all listen, she is referring to a video of me doing like basically a YouTube video, but this was like 2010, 2011, somewhere around there. And I was Shy Guy, right? You ever seen the 5 Heartbeats? Shy Guy was like,
yes.
Listen, so when we were talking about, telling a compelling story, I'm actually, thinking about putting together a video showing y'all like where I started at, right?
Yeah.
And, the reality, like, this studio, like this is my studio, right? What you see is just a small part of my space, right? So me actually, pushing myself, starting off in a bedroom inside my house to owning a studio.
Yeah.
It's been a journey, and I have, I have receipts, like they say.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So, I'm not just on here talking, right? The whole quit for what thing is real. Like, there's opportunities that come up that if you would have gave up, you wouldn't be ready for. You couldn't take advantage of because you quit.
Yeah.
Right. So yeah, I'm gonna do that video, Kim. It's gonna be a transparent moment, right? Showing y'all, the behind the scenes of the realities of, what I've been through.
Because that's the thing that you don't always get to see. You got to think about, if you're a YouTuber or a content creator, people don't always get to see, unless they spend a whole lot of time on your page and you have a lot of videos, they can't see the very beginning unless they, like I said, unless they go back. But if you have an opportunity to do it, it kind of helps you. To me, it helped me.
Right.
Because I'm like, okay, I kept searching people's first videos, like trying to figure it out. And thankfully, he sent me his, and that's where it started.
Yeah. And I think too, for me, talking about, because I want to be super transparent. I want to show y'all like numbers, right? I want to show y'all like how much I made in my first year, of owning my own business up until now, right? But the thing is, I think what's held me back is I never want to feel like I'm bragging. I never wanted to come across like I'm bragging. So that's a reality, right? Somebody can, say something to help me through that, right? Can correct me like on, on that, right?
Right.
But I do want to be transparent to show y'all, like, I'm not just up here talking. This ain't just, we just decided we want to do a podcast. I've been doing this since 2010, 2011, and I haven't given up. And we're nowhere near where we want to be. Right.
Right.
So, yeah.
And two, even though you're saying we're nowhere near, but that moment can happen at any given time where things just change. So, you've seen people, even in the entertainment industry, where they might have started off with low budget films for a little while, and it might have been some years, but eventually now you see them on the big screen. But if you look where they started, their growth is the same thing here. No different.
That's it. All right, y'all.
Yeah.
So let's get on to this next point here, which is create a private group. Okay. And this is how to do that. Okay. Build a group on Facebook, LinkedIn, or Discord. Promote the group on your social platforms, highlighting the exclusivity. Post discussion topics, behind the scenes content, and offer tips to keep the conversation going. All right.
Sounds familiar.
So yeah, that's kind of like, even like what I'm talking about now. It's like, okay, y'all, I started this group and I'm gonna post this video that's giving y'all the behind the scenes with numbers and everything.
Yeah.
But you got to be a part of this group.
Yeah.
To be able to see that. And that's how you build it up.
And I think we talked about something coming up in the future.
Oh, we did.
Like
We did. And it's a work in progress.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying?
I can't wait.
Yeah, I know.
It's gonna be fun.
Listen, y'all, we need a team. Is there anybody out there that's willing to grind it out with us? Because, we're not monetized yet, right? We're not. But yeah, if there's anybody out there who's willing to grind it out with us, hit us up, okay?
Yep.
All right. And I believe it's contact@quitforwhatpodcast.com.
Yeah.
Okay, hit us up. Contact@quitforwhatpodcast.com.
Okay.
That's it. So we can, make things happen a little quicker. Right. A little quicker, Kim.
Yep. We got to build it.
Can't do everything.
No. But we're going to build it. That's what we're going to do. We're going to build it up.
That's it. All right, y'all. The next point here is encourage user-generated content. Okay, and I think this is something that we spoke about before as well. How to do that, okay? Create a hashtag campaign like #mybrandjourney is what they have here. But I'm going to say #quitforwhat.
Yes.
Okay? And encourage your customers to share their stories using your products, okay? Repost the best user-generated content to show appreciation.
Yes.
Yeah.
And it's so, like, I had a couple people that, sent me a picture of them in a shirt, but I never did post it. I'm not sure why.
Oh, wow. Okay.
And I was meaning to, but didn't do it. But this just confirms, things that you can do. Again, that's kind of going back to, what was it, number 7? We were talking about webinars, I think, when we got on the subject about, the customer.
Yeah, number 7.
The fan appreciation and stuff like that. So, yeah. And that keeps people watching, keeps people coming.
Yeah. I think you were talking about number 6, engage with your audience.
Yeah,
engage with your audience.
Yeah.
So, yeah, it's, as always, we do these episodes and we have these points that we talk about and things, click to us, right? So me thinking about like #quitforwhat, right? Like that would be cool. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
#quitforwhat, tell me a story about, something that you went through and you felt like giving up, but you didn't. And this opportunity that came your way and you was able to capitalize on it, right? #quitforwhat, something we said, helped you get through something, right? #quitforwhat. This tool that we mentioned on the show helped me to get to another level in my business.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? #quitforwhat, right? So, we can start that and then, like I said, do like a, competition.
Yeah.
Right. I wouldn't say like the best one. I would probably revert back to something I used to do. It's like, okay, everybody who does that, then we're going to put you into a random generator and then we're just going to pick somebody out of that random generator to win whatever it is that we got. You know what I mean? Yeah. Well, you about to say something, Kim?
No, I was saying that might be kind of cool if we did like a little video, encourage people to come in, do the hashtag. That just might, as y'all see, you can see it, everything is unfolding.
Right. But
that would be a good idea.
Yeah. So, whatever we come up with, think about it, Kim. I'm gonna need somebody got to take the reins on it, okay? Because you seem to be liking that. Like I said, we need a team.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? So yeah, let's do it. Let's get it popping.
Yes.
Okay. All right, y'all. The next point is offer exclusive perks. Okay. How to do that? Create a VIP membership with benefits like early access to new products, exclusive content, or discounts.
Yep.
Promote it through email, newsletters, and social media, highlighting what makes it special.
Yes. Talked about that too.
We talked about that too. Yeah, we did. We sure did.
That just goes to show that you're on point when certain things come up and they it's like a confirmation kind of thing. Like, okay, we're in the right direction here.
Yeah. And that's like, you think about how it talked about, user-generated content and creating, competition around that. But then exclusive perks, that could be like really a thing of like you get a certain level, then you get like not just videos, you get like one-on-one meetups, like Zoom calls or whatever it is. Like you get to have access to the individual or whatnot. That's just me thinking about what we could possibly do.
Yeah.
This is talking about products or services or whatever it is. But like everything that we talk about can be implemented in different areas of business, right?
Right.
So
I agree.
Yeah. So that's it, y'all.
Yeah.
All right, y'all. Let's see here. Let's say we didn't go to start a referral program, right?
No.
That's the next one. Okay. Just want to make sure I wasn't repeating myself. All right. This one is start a referral program. Okay. And how to do that. Use platforms like Referral Candy to set up a program where customers get discounts or rewards for bringing in new members. Announce it through your email list and social channels to drive participation. Okay, Referral Candy.
Yeah. I think we need to sign up.
Look at you.
Today.
Well, okay, what will we do, Kim? What will we do? Okay, got to start a referral
figure it
program.
out.
Okay, so my mind went to, okay, say we start like, the whole like, exclusive VIP membership, or, like I said, the one where you get exclusive videos, and there's one that you get, lives, right? Like that. Okay. So if you are in like the one that's just videos, say it's like, okay, cool. You get 5 people to come in just for the exclusive video content, then you get pushed up to, the VIP, you know what I'm saying? For, I don't know, for 3 months, you know what I'm saying? Like, or whatever, like, or you get a discount if you want to move up to the VIP. I think that'd be the one. You get a discount.
Yeah.
You feel me?
Yeah.
So that could be a referral program for us.
Maybe they refer so many people, they might get a free T-shirt or something, or something that keeps them engaged and wanting to refer.
Yep, and spread the word about the great content,
the great amazing content.
That's it. Long as it's benefiting, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
That individual, then that's a plus.
Absolutely.
That's what we're here to do. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So let's get into this next point here, which is host community challenges. Okay, how to do that. Set up challenges around your product or service, like fitness goals for health brands or design contests for creative businesses. Provide prizes to increase participation. Use Google Forms to collect entries or Instagram for visual challenges. Okay. Community challenges, Kim.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it made me think about maybe us doing like a Quit for What challenge. Like maybe we're out, and you mentioned fitness. We could just be go on a trail or something, and see how far we go.
Hey,
how far we can make it.
So I know past episodes we talked about, what I'm saying, in order to be able to, continue on this entrepreneurship journey, health is a big part of that, right?
Big. Physical
health, mental health is a big part of that, so like you said, Quit for What challenge, like let's, we can start it like, okay, if there's, just getting in shape, period, or you want to lose some weight, whatever it is, we can start something where, okay, you sign up, you let us know what you looking to do.
Yes.
Right. And then at the end of it, we need receipts.
Like a 30-day challenge, and then you got to post a video before, mid, after.
Okay. Now listen, now this popped in my head. So this is that's a good one too, because again, we do speak about that, but what if it's about like even within your business, right? The passion that you're pursuing, right? There's steps that you haven't taken in that.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? So that's something we can be like, okay, where are you at in your entrepreneurial journey, right? What are the next steps that you feel like you need to take? Okay. So the Quit for What challenge is after, we can say it for, 30 days or whatever. At the end of this 30 days, we need receipts that you actually did the thing. You actually accomplished what you set out to do to get you to the next level.
Right. And another way you can do that, because it's sometimes it's kind of hard to just see it written down. Create a vision board.
Yeah.
Of that vision board of those things for 30 days. And so we did 30 days. And because this is something I plan to do, a 30-day vision board of what it is that I want to accomplish within that amount of time. And it could be, and there's not, with the vision board, it's not always a guarantee that you're going to get everything accomplished, but what you do get accomplished on there is a lot further along than where you were before the challenge started. So it's just giving you that motivation or that push.
Yeah.
And then whatever you don't finish, you put it on your next vision board because you know that those are things that you still need to finish.
Right.
But it's the fact that you're doing it and you're doing something, so you're marking it off your list. That means you're finishing it. You're getting to those goals.
Yeah.
So,
I saw somebody made a post about, creating a vision board. And it's like, don't just create a vision board just to be creating a vision board. Just because that's like, everybody say you need a vision board, right? It's like you really need to put like some major thought behind it. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And really make it, something that fits to where you really truly want to be in life, what you really truly want to accomplish, right? And make it happen.
I just I just recently on Saturday, and you can Google this, and there's YouTube videos on how to create the right vision board for yourself.
Yeah.
Etsy is a good place to go to for things that you need to help you with that. There's a number of things, but even Google will have breakdowns of how to create that vision board that's going to help you get to the next level where you're trying to go.
That's it.
So yes.
All right, y'all. So listen, we rolling through these. We only got a little bit of time left, so I'm gonna try to push through. Okay. All right, Kim. The next one here is foster conversations among members. Okay. So how to do that? Post conversation starters, ask for opinions on upcoming products, or encourage members to share tips. For example, use polls or ask me anything, which they have AMA in parentheses, sessions on Reddit or Twitter. I like that. Ask me anything.
Right.
I like that. Ooh, that can get crazy though.
Right. That was the thought that just came across my mind. Like, well, let's stay on topic here.
Right. But again, that's, fostering conversations among members or subscribers or followers or whatever it is that you're doing. You know what I mean? So that's something that you can do. Yeah, I like that.
Yep.
Yeah. Okay.
I do too.
All right. We're going to keep it moving. All right. The next one is offer valuable content. Okay. And how to do that? Share tips, guides, or tutorials related to your product or service. If you're a food brand, share recipes. If you're a tech company, share software tips. This positions you as a helpful resource, not just a business.
Yes, and you just did that at the beginning of the show.
Did I, Kim?
You sure did. You shared tips on the product that you're using,
right? The
software. Yep. So you gave that EMUX, EVMux, and then the other one was StreamYard. So yeah, you gave the,
Yeah. Yep.
So
go ahead. I'm sorry.
No. I was just saying, there it is.
Right. Yeah. And you know what? I mean, thinking about that, you know how people say gatekeeping. Don't be a gatekeeper, right? Share, tips and tricks to help somebody else,
right?
To, do whatever it is that you do, right? It's like, you don't have to like just share everything like publicly, but give people some pointers,
right?
You know what I'm saying?
Just drop some nuggets,
right?
The good nuggets.
That's it, right? It's I don't know why, like Michael Jordan popped in my head for some reason, but it's just like, okay, so say Michael Jordan, like, hey, You know, oh, I see you know, your jump shot, young man. You know, I'm gonna just show you, you know, a different, you know, posture you should have when you do that. Right. He gave him a pointer.
Right.
But he not about to be like, I'm about to train you for 6 months.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like, but it's okay to, you know, give people tips and tricks and pointers, man. You know what I mean?
Yeah, because
there's nothing wrong with it.
Definitely. That person he'd have gave that small tip to 20 years from now come back and say, I met Michael Jordan and he told me to do this and this is how I did it and I made it.
And look, and then too, say MJ come back, like I got a camp that I'm starting. That young man might be like, well, shoot, he showed me this little tip that took me to the next level. Man, it'd be crazy if I go to the camp. I'm gonna learn so much more.
Right.
So yes. So don't be afraid to give, you know, pointers and tips, because you might have an offer later that people want to take advantage of or participate in because you helped them.
Exactly.
You know, in the moment. Yeah. So,
you never know where it's going to lead.
You never know, people. All right. Okay. Now, the next point is incorporate feedback. Okay. How to do that? Regularly ask for feedback through polls or surveys. Tools like SurveyMonkey can help. Let the community know how their feedback has shaped your product decisions. Okay. That's a good one, right?
Yes.
And I know, you know, our show here, we say, hey, let us know. You know what I mean? Because we do want to know if people are enjoying what we're doing, if people are getting benefit from what we're doing. You know what I'm saying?
And I will say you had to use that SurveyMonkey.
You have?
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, not me sending it out, but I've received it.
Okay.
And had to
participate.
Yeah, I had to participate, and you had to fill out the survey. But you can do it yourself. I mean, we've used it and created a couple of little things for people, but outside of that, it's pretty good. Yeah.
And I would say too, you know, you do something like that, be ready to take any type of feedback that you get, right? Don't let it discourage you. You know, cause there are some people out there that just want to poke.
Yes.
Right. So you might get somebody to say some cruel things.
Yeah.
You know, but don't let that get you down. You know what I mean? Just keep going. But the constructive criticism, you know, you can tell when it's formed in that way.
Right.
Take that and, you know, look to implement those things, to make those changes to be better at whatever it is that you're doing.
Absolutely.
Okay.
Yep.
All right.
All right.
All right, y'all. So the next one here is create ambassadors or influencers. I read it right. Create ambassadors or influencers. How to do that? Identify loyal customers and influencers to promote your brand. Send them free products to review or use affiliate marketing platforms like Share a Sale to formalize partnerships. Okay. So ambassador programs or influencers, right? So I would think, again, you know, that would be more so, I would think if you have a business or service in that way, you know, that you can have an ambassador program. I think to me, that kind of, you know, it kind of makes me think about I think it was a referral program, you know, same type of deal, you know, but then, you know, having an influencer, you know, there are what they call micro influencers, people that aren't like big yet, but they still have a decent size audience that they can, you know, promote your product or service to.
Right.
You know what I mean? And usually with that, they get like a cut of, you know what I'm saying, the sale or whatever it may be, right? So yeah, I mean, I'm just trying to think like how could we apply that? You know what I mean?
Well, I would say, I know when I've approached a couple people, like, hey, you know, I just started my new T-shirt line, and you know, I'm looking for some people that's willing to wear the T-shirt, and you know, you know. But I had a couple people that said they would do it, but I just haven't got to that place where I feel like, all right, I'm ready to.
Right.
Still got some building to do.
Right. There you go. Ain't nothing wrong with it, Kim. Just keep going. Quit for what? You know what I mean?
I do plan to use them at some point. But yeah.
That's what's up. So real quick, I'm gonna say what I think about, like, for us, right? What we can do here on Quit for What. Now, I would say having a person of influence on our show. You know what I'm saying? That would be the way that we could do it here to help us, grow, right? Because if you have someone with, influence on, like, your podcast or whatever, then you are going to, be in front of their audience as well. And that can help you get to the next level.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So you don't have to try to bring it back to, what we doing here to see how we can fit it in. Like I always try to do here. You know what I mean? So, yeah. All right. So, Kim.
Yes.
We are at the end of the show.
Man, time always go by fast.
We having fun, Kim. That's what it's about.
Yes.
That's what it's about. So do you have anything you want to leave with the people before we jump off?
Well, all I'm going to say is make sure you hit that one more time. Subscribe button, the follow button, all the notification buttons.
The like button.
And share.
Right.
Share with your peoples.
That's it. So, yeah, we greatly appreciate y'all. Everybody who tuned in, we hope that y'all got some value from this episode of Quit for What. And we greatly appreciate you. And if it's your first time checking us out, we do go live every Tuesday, 8 to 9 p.m. EST. Okay? Yes. And I'm going to leave y'all with what I always leave y'all with, and that is to do what you got to do to make it happen. Don't give up. Quit for what? Until next time. Peace.